I really struggle. And every day I woke up and I told myself, I need to get out of bed, I need to go to work, I can do this. I keep telling myself all these positive affirmations. However, every day was a struggle. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Christina Nguyen and I am a family medicine physician. I am also an entrepreneur and a mother. In this channel, I want to share with you my insights and experience to help you be more successful and fulfilled in life. In this video, I want to talk to you about how to deal with low motivation. Have you ever had a time when you felt really tired, but you do not have motivation to do anything even though there is so much that you have to do? Have you ever felt like you are really down in a dump and just could not muster any energy to get out of it? You feel really stuck and you feel really uncomfortable because you know that on one hand, you need to be doing something, but on the other hand, you just cannot do anything. And there's a time when you feel all of a sudden, all your motivation is gone. Yesterday, you were still very excited, very full of energy, really into doing something that you put your heart and mind into doing, that you are passionate about. And today, all that motivation is gone, all the energy is gone, and you felt really stuck. This feeling is very common. We have all been there, we have all done that. If any of this sounds familiar to you and you want to get out of this situation and get your motivation back quickly, or at least to get things done, then keep on watching. First, let's talk about the possible reasons why we might have low motivation. If the lack of motivation occurs all of a sudden, you want to take a look back and review your recent few days to see if you can find any recent change in your physical, mental, or emotional state. Have you had any dietary or physical activity changes? How has your sleep schedule been? Any change in the weather or season? Could it be winter blues that you're experiencing? If you are a female, could it be that time of the month? Hormonal changes can cause tremendous change in your energy level and motivation. What about medication? Any new change in your medications? Any new medication that you're starting out taking? Any recent illness? Have you been sick lately? Definitely, getting sick is a cause for you to feel low energy and lack of motivation. When our body is not feeling well, we would not want to do anything, and that is to be expected. What about an event that could cause an emotional change, such as an argument with your boyfriend, girlfriend, significant others, friends, family members? Any of those can definitely affect your motivation. On the other end of the spectrum, if the lack of motivation has been occurring for a long time and has not improved, for example, you've been feeling this way for weeks and months on end and could not get out of this situation. If this continues to happen, make sure to talk to your doctor and start thinking about doing a comprehensive medical evaluation to make sure we're not missing any important and serious medical condition that can cause you to feel this way. For example, when I was in my first year of residency program, I had a period of time where I felt really down and I did not have any motivation to do anything. And I really struggled. And every day I woke up and I told myself, I need to get out of bed, I need to go to work, I can do this. I keep telling myself all these positive affirmations. However, every day was a struggle. I started seeing my doctor and told her about this problem, and it turned out that my thyroid level was a little low. I would prescribe thyroid supplements, and my energy level and my motivation increased significantly. Have you ever heard that doctors are the worst patient? I was guilty of that. And at that time, I realized that I was not immune to illnesses and I needed to take better care of myself. Another important causes of low motivation is underlying depression and anxiety. Unfortunately, mental health conditions continue to carry a strong stigma in today's society, but it is a very important topic to talk about. and I will talk in details how to cope with mental health illnesses while you are in school in a future episode. So if you're interested in this topic, make sure to comment yes to let me know. So far in this video, we have learned about the possible causes of having low motivation. And for the next part of this video, I will share with you my tips to help you get out of feeling stuck, to increase your motivation, and to get things done. Tip number 1, take a quick break. Sometimes the lack of energy and the lack of motivation is your body's way of telling you that you need to take a quick break. If you can afford it, take an entire day off to take care of yourself. Take a good night of sleep. It is amazing what a good night of sleep can do to your physical, mental, and emotional health. When you sleep, your body has a chance to recharge and rejuvenate. Your brain also has a chance to finish making all the neural connection to process all the complicated information that it has gathered during the day. It also can make new connections so that when you wake up, you can be more creative, having new ideas, and have a strong comeback. The amount of sleep each person needs varies between person to person. Some people do well with just 5 or 6 hours. Other people require 7 to 8 hours. So what you want to do is to sleep until you wake up feeling refreshed. But I do not recommend sleeping more than 9 or 10 hours, as this can make you feel even more tired after you wake up. The next thing you want to do is to make sure to stay hydrated. According to H.H. Mitchell from Journal of Biological Chemistry 158, the brain and heart are composed of 73% water, the lungs are about 83% water, the skin contains 64% water, muscle and kidneys at 79%, and even the bones are watery, 31%. As you can see, water is a very important part of the human body. So a good rule of thumb is to drink water until your urine is light yellow in color. The next thing is to give your body good nutrition. Imagine you have a race car. In order for the car to run as fast as it could and to maximize potential, you want to give it fuel and oil that are as high in quality as possible. Same thing with our body. In order for our body and our brain to work the best it could and to function at the best of its ability, we want to give it high quality foods and nutrition. Now, at this time, you're probably wondering, what can I do if I do not have an entire day to rest and to splurge? What if I have projects with deadlines coming up, my finals are coming, I cannot rest? Then what can I do? So here are a few things to help you jumpstart your motivation and energy. Number 1, take a cold shower. Or if you do not like a cold shower, you can take a nice, hot and steamy shower and end with about 30 to 60 seconds of cold water in your face. The effect of cold water on your nervous system has been appreciated by and used by a lot of high-functioning individuals, including the American bestseller and motivational speaker Tony Robbins. Before each of his seminars, he would immerse himself in a cold water tank so that he can come onto the stage full of energy. So if you want to give this a try, or if you have tried this before, make sure to share your thought with me in the comment below. I would love to know. Another quick tip to jumpstart your energy and motivation is to go for a run or do something that will force you to sweat it out. You can also listen to upbeat music while you are running or exercising. And at this time, you're probably asking, I really do not want to do anything. How can I get myself out of bed to actually go running or to do anything? So the next thing I want to show you is something called the Kaizen method. This is a Japanese method, or you might have heard of it as the 1 minute principle. What you want to tell yourself is that I will do this for 1 minute. I will sit down and study for 1 minute. I will sit down and work on my project for 1 minute. I will go run for 1 minute. Everything you say that you would do it for 1 minute only. A lot of time we cannot bring ourselves yourself to doing something because our brain is overwhelmed by that task and you feel that this is too much to handle, cannot handle this, so I might as well not even bother to try. But when you say that I will only do this for 1 minute, it's only 1 minute. What hurt can it do? I can just do it for 1 minute. And the beautiful part about our human brain is that once you sit down to do something for 1 minute, you are most likely not going to stop after that 1 minute. This is the law of physics. It is inertia. An object who is in motion will stay in motion, and an object at rest will stay at rest. So what Kaizen does for you, or the 1 minute principle does for you, is that it helps you overcome the activation energy. And as you probably know from chemistry, activation energy is the highest energy required for something to happen. So when you think of it, that I will only do this for 1 minute, the activation energy is so much lower and is so much easier to overcome. And once you have started, let inertia take over and carry you over this project or this assignment or whatever this task may be. And the last tip that I want to share with you today is the Pomodoro method. Pomodoro Technique is a time management method developed by Francisco Cirillo in the late 1980s. The method uses a timer to break down work into intervals, traditionally 25 minutes in length, separated by short breaks. So with these techniques, you first decide on the task to be done, then you set the timer to about 25 minutes, and you work on the task until the timer rings. Then you take a 5 minutes break and repeat the process. After 4 cycles, you are allowed to have a longer break that can be from 15 to 30 minutes. This method facilitates focus and allow you to also have break so that you do not feel burned out at the end of each session. This way, you can maintain your motivation to keep working on achieving your goals. And in fact, if you want to learn more about how to set goals effectively, make sure to click subscribe and hit the bell to get notified of my next video where I will be sharing with you how to set goals effectively. So far in this video, we have talked about the possible causes of low motivation and what you can do when this is a short-lasting problem versus a chronic problem, and what you can do to quickly jumpstart your motivation and your energy to get things done. If you like this video and think that it was helpful for you, make sure to click subscribe and hit the notification bell. Share with someone who may benefit from hearing this. And let me know in the comment below what you want me to talk about, and I will make sure to include them in my list for future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.